I'm back again. Please say welcome. Yes, I want applause. Yes, otherwise I feel so upset. All right, so this is a, should I say, very serious panel. You know, we've got all these really serious women over here, highly qualified. My God, I'm feeling so low. Oh yes. Yeah, of course we have to balance things out. Women, that's the balance, right? Okay, so entrepreneurial leadership is the mindset that focuses organizations on turning problems into opportunities that create economic and social value. Oh wow, that's really wonderful. So our first speaker today, I'm going to put her on the spot, is none other than Aparna. Now, Aparna, you had a pretty interesting journey, right? And you've been part of the corporate world, you've academically you've been doing quite a lot, and of course you're a mom and you have a wonderful handsome husband sitting in the back over there. And now you've taken on another, what should I say, challenge. And I'm sure a lot of people must have said things to you like, why are you doing this? The market is saturated. Oh, there's so much of this happening, etc., etc. But what is it that has taken you forward, and no matter what obstacles have come, you have continued to carry on?
Thank you very much, and especially complimenting my husband at the back. Validating him. Alright, so this is a very interesting question, Sandy, because Sandy has seen my journey since the beginning, so she knows me inside out. And she has seen all the high and lows, and how my entrepreneurship journey, from just being a homemaker for 10 years after quitting 8 years of corporate life, and then validating myself that yes, I have the courage to do it. So what I would say as the step one, that it is about myself. BeingShe started with my own self-identity crisis, where I was standing one day thinking that is that what I am? And the answer to that question, probably going around and asking anyone else, did not suffice. And that encouraged me to start this ecosystem where I can support women like myself who have the resources, who have the knowledge, who have the passion, who have time to do things, who wants to do certain things, but don't have the right guidance or the opportunity or the platform. So this consisted the whole concept of BeingShe. Now, coming back to the question, what keeps me going? And if people ask me why even am I doing it, when I see a lot of hurdles, a lot of failures, I don't mind calling it a failure, because yes, it's very tough to be in business, to run a concept like this as a business. But what keeps me going is mainly two things. First, I look back and I think of the day one, why I started. Because the journey and the question starts from there, that why I started. And whenever I am in a situation that discourages me to continue, I just think of the day one. The second thing that keeps me going is the success stories, is the number of women who actually felt the transformation, have achieved the success through the initiative of BeingShe. So I think these two things keep me going, despite of the fact that how many times I feel depressed and how many times I need help, like from Dr. Balu or Dr. Aleksandra or life coaches, and friends like you who keeps encouraging and motivating. But definitely, keeping your passion on and living for yourself, knowing yourself is the first step, and doing justice to your own passion and to your own life, and having a fulfillment in life with that happiness. So that's the answer to your question.
Thank you very much for being so frank and so honest. That's wonderful. So I will now hand the mic over to you to do a brief introduction, and then I shall question you.
So first of all, thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you for allowing myself also to be myself. And I'm so excited for being here to hear so many words from beautiful sounds. I'm an artist. I have a project here. We have a project that's Infinity de Lumières, where we chose Dubai to bring art and culture close to the community. So I deeply believe that art is the best instrument to create bridge among the people. And I hope that with our project, we can add value to the city of the future. Thank you so much for being here.
So talking about art, right, and choosing Dubai. So what kind of risks do you think you are taking when it comes to your investments, and how far are you prepared to go in your journey to achieve your success?
First of all, I think each person can think about what success means, right? So I feel already success. I feel a lot of success because I'm doing something that I love, that's with art. And many people were talking to us that we are crazy about bringing a project here when there was COVID, the pandemic, and so on. But our group, we still believe that more than ever, we needed to have a place like that, where people could come, and it's like an oasis in the middle of the desert, where people can nurture them, that we can remember our inner child. Because I wish that each of you could try, go inside and just let your feelings to come out. There's no barriers. I believe that the nicest part from the project is that the art comes to you. So when you enter in the space, the art's talking to you. So that's how I think that success is for everyone.
So now we will turn our attention to the professionals, right? The doctors. Ooh. Okay, fine. So Dr. Alex, should I call you Dr. Aleksandra or Alex? Okay. Sandra, right? Okay, so Doctor, I'm just going to ask you, we hear about burnout, depression, anxiety, relationship problems, just to name a few of what entrepreneurs experience, right? And talent, creativity, the desire to explore, feel good about oneself, self-confidence, all that seems to disappear, right? When you're faced with challenges. So in your career, what have you witnessed, and what type of advice, counseling do you offer to women or people to move back to be happy, healthy individuals?
First of all, this is the first time to use the mic. I'm scared from the mic. I will try just to keep far away. I'm not sure that you can hear me. My dream was to be a jazz singer, and then I think that I can sing if you want to hear, but that was only my dream. Let's go back to reality here. Again, this is the first time in my life to sit and talk, because I think that I don't know how to talk and sit, by the way. Support me in this, because if I stand up, I think that I'm not going to stop. No, believe me not. You'll find me over there at the end. Nice question, and I will go back with a rhetorical question. Have you ever been told, either by yourself or by others, please others, be strong, hurry up, try hard, be perfect? I spent today 2 hours in the salon to make my hair because I have a curly hair. At home they told me, no, you have to go and fix your hair. My daughter told me, no, be who you are with your curly hair. But I said, okay, let me introduce myself with a completely different hair. This is not me. Aparna knows me, yes. And how many times in our lives we felt that we are not loved enough, we are not competent enough, we are not complete enough, not capable enough, not loving enough, not beautiful enough. This is what can cause depression, anxiety, burnouts, panic attacks, and relationship problems. Sample example over here, sample template wherever you want. Long time back, someone told me that you will never be successful in your life. Long time back, someone told me that I don't think so, that you can be a mother, you can be a wife. Yes, now I'm only a mother, I'm not a wife. Thank you so much. And I was facing that relationship problem that why you earn more than me, why you're successful more than me, then you don't deserve me, then I think that you don't deserve me. This is the questions. Started for the gentlemen here. And I kept these papers in my hand. Why they did that? Not that I don't know what to talk and how to talk, just to put myself, my brain, my thoughts in a limit. This is your box. Shall I read and remind myself just I'm limiting myself, but we are for the limits. This is my question for everyone here. That's the reason why now from the company side, me now, State of Mind Development Center, tailored strategy called 5-piece model based of proud, powerful, precious, peaceful, and potential. Proud as to be women with courage, to be brave, to be strong, women with dignity. Powerful, don't show the muscles, even that one. But to stand up for and with yourself and to stand up for your families. Peaceful, what comes from, I can see the beautiful smiles over here. Precious, when you will wake up from the morning, see yourself without makeup on and say, look at this beauty in the mirror. And potential is endless to do what we created to do. Let me remind, yes. When investing in women and girls, we invest in better future, more stable, more stronger community and families, first of all. We create the generation who can produce more, who can save more, and who can spend more from the same time. Later on I will come, I think that I satisfy you, because just show me stuff. This is my limit, but don't put yourself in the limits later on. I will show it to you and I will tell you and convince you why me now is existing in the Middle East because of the limits. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that. That was very honest and forthright, and we really appreciate you sharing that with us. And now we'll move on to you. My question to you is this, as a gynecologist, as a health professional, you come across a lot of women coming to you with all kinds of issues. Okay, so they come basically because they think it's a gynae issue, but you know differently, right? So what is your advice to the ladies sitting here about female health, emotional health, stress? Because most of the ladies here are working, are in business, are creating their own businesses. So what is your advice?
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here, BeingShe, Being Emotional Wellness Clinic. So I have been in this business of women's health for the past 20 years. I know it's not easy being a woman, being a working woman. Let me tell you a little bit, if time permits, about my own story. So I have gone through it all, have 2 grown-up children now, work-life balance, work-life integration, go through depression, go through lots of things. And why did I was like any other gynecologist, working in a hospital, doing surgeries, delivering babies. In the middle of all of that, I realized a lot of women's health problem. I mean, we have so many women out here
Each one of us women know so many women. We have lovely men here who always support us. All men want their women to be healthy. Somewhere I realized that, in this modern world, we want the best phone, don't we? We want the best shoes. We want the best brand for the bags and so on and so forth. What about us? What about our health? As women, are we taking care of our health? Are we up to date with our pap smear, with our mammogram, with our ultrasound, with our blood test, with our hormones, with our sleep, with what we put inside our body every day? What do we do every day? 3 times at least. Eating food. Are we really eating the right kind of food? Is what, are we not eating the right kind of food, and is that causing disease? Can we take care of? So where is it that, so I kind of got, I got very fed up with myself just doing surgery. No, I have to go to the other end of the spectrum. Let me go out to the community. Let me reach out to women. In fact, that's why I got this tattoo also. If you look at this is to remind me every day. This is my ikigai. The reason why you wake up, every day in the morning. The reason why you don't just wake up, you jump out of bed. You jump out of bed for what? You jump out of bed so that all of you out here, if I have done a lot of talks even back in India, I'm from India, and thank you UAE, I've been here for 5 months, but I feel like, I was born here. I have never felt so safe, so much at home, anywhere in the world. I've been to so many countries, but I can tell you, my parents, they keep asking me, how are you? Are you safe? Are you all right? I'm like, I'm in Dubai. Habibi, I'm in Dubai. You come to Dubai. You're in the best place in the world. So my shout out today to all of you women here is that, you are all going to take a pledge today with me. You all have at least 5 women whom you know, or 10 or 50 or 500. Please tell them, very, very simple thing. This is January. January is the Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. If they are not up to date with their pap smears, go get it done. If you have not done your mammogram, go get it done. Your ultrasound, go get it done. Your blood test. Because I think, there are so many diseases like anemia, you have endometriosis, the list is endless. I could sit here, bore you the whole day. I will not let you people go till 12 midnight. You'll be like, please let us go. I can go on and on and on, So let us be on top of our own health. Men, women, everybody. And let us leave this room today with the pledge that if I haven't done I do that for myself. And it was not that I was a wise old lady when I was born. I have gone through lots of sickness. I am, not even proud to say, being a gynecologist, I was diagnosed with an ovarian tumor 10 years back, and I did not even know. And 15 days in India, one of the best hospitals, I did so many ultrasound, MRI, CT scan. Nobody knew what it was, right? Until, it was rectified, and it was something called endometriosis, something I know about. But being a gynecologist, I missed out on that. And someone was telling me it was cancer. And the moment you're 35, you have 2 young children, I still remember, it was like, will I be there for them? But then it was nothing of that. So my shout out again is that women, you are leaders. We are always leaders. As women, we are leaders of the family. Are we not? We are. We look at our mothers, we look at our grandmothers, they have been leaders. And there is wisdom from our grandmothers, from our mothers, which, we have to hand over to the next generation. So let us just, because mental health, emotional wellness, all of that will come only when your physical health is good. If you are not physically in your best state of mind, I don't think you can sit and meditate also, right? So let us take charge of our health. Let us be the leaders of our own bodies, and let us just go on out there. And like, the previous panel also said, who stops you? Absolutely. So being she and being, I think this is universe, right? So being she was here, you founded it, and we have come here as beings. So the universe is here, and we have to reach out to the world, I feel. And thank you again for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Alex, I'm going to come back to you, okay, because, oh yes, I'm going to put you on the spot. Okay, so I'm interested for you to share with us. You talk a lot about doing counseling for younger people, right? So generally people go to a psychologist or a psychiatrist or whatever, you consider them, they're grown up, like above 25 with some issues. But you are talking about a younger set of people who have issues like ADD, ADHD, and some form of depression. So can you share what that is about and how are you bringing about a change in the new generation?
It's touchable in the sense of the question, to be honest, and it's a deep topic and deep talk about that. I will start again from myself. All of us, we are unique, original, different, if we go with many others. But all of us, we are special in a different way. This is what I can imagine. I grew up at the mountain, not as a nomad, but I grew up, my country is mountain country, and I grew up as a skier. And every weekend or every day after the school during the winter, we used to go at the mountain and just ski. I stand up on the ski when I was 3 years old, 3.5. And I'm just trying to tell you this one, to close your eyes and imagine you're at the top of the mountain and you have to achieve your goal at the bottom of the mountain in freestyle. You have a different styles in skiing, but in freestyle, you have a limit, you have a time, you have a deadline, and you have to reach safe without falling down because the path can be different. If you visualize from the top of the mountain, you have to visualize the different way to reach down. Why I'm telling you this one, you can fall down, but you have to, again, visualize and imagine how you're going to stand up. Working with the teenagers, with the girls, with adults, with the parents who are facing and having kids with autism, ADHD. Can we applaud for the moms, because the moms are teachers. I know what they're going through every single day. And what do heroes do? Encourage, support, and help, and care. Validate emotions and show empathy. Minimizing or dismissing kids or adults or teenagers' thoughts, feelings. We're showing them that I don't care, I don't matter, you don't matter. But validating their thoughts and their feelings, their dreams, ambitions. We show them that they're loved, they belong to someone. Isn't that the goal? Usually we're facing the difficulties how to show them if the autistic child cannot understand what is that. Breaking the task to the masterpieces. Even with, can you hear me or not? Yeah. Okay, because I'm moving the mic, I told you I steer from the mic. And breaking the task to the masterpieces, even working with the people who are going through depression, anxiety, burnouts. You cannot put on the plate everything what they have and everything what you want to tell them in the spot, because they will be lost already there in burnout, in a panic attack. And I will ask you, how many of you do have a driving license here? I mean, including me. Okay. Do you think that you drive enough in your life? I don't think so. Give permission to yourself to get the test drive every single day, not in the car, in your life. I think that, no, that's the stuff. Yeah? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so what I feel is that people sitting today at this panel, some are professionally qualified, some are entrepreneurs, but at the end of the day, even the professionally qualified are still running a business, right? So the creativity is there, and the desire to build something that can be taken forward is always there. So irrespective of what we do, I think we all want to leave a good legacy. We want to make an impact. And I think that's what BeingShe is achieving by giving everybody a platform to speak, to share, and to have an impact not only on the audience, but also on each of ourselves as individuals. So with that, I shall end this panel discussion. Thank you very much for stepping in at the last minute. Right? Thank you very much for listening to us. And I want to see everybody smile, please. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.